We hear a common theme in our counseling room. Parents are looking for a guide, looking for a way to make sense of all the information there is out there about parenting and about children. Grow, Cultivating Families That Flourish, is a conference brought to you by The Journey and Karis House that's focused on making space to talk about what it is that leads to the development and flourishing of children and of families. This is a time that we invite parents and caregivers and grandparents and college kids and single people to come and learn about what it means that we are created for a relationship, and to make space to talk about how we can help cultivate relationships with our children that lead to their flourishing and to the flourishing of our communities.
So at the Grow Conference, we learned that everybody has triggers, and that includes us as adults and parents and our little kids, our little boys. And so it was really awesome to get some real, tangible language on how we can respond to our children when they're triggered emotionally and when their behaviors need just a little bit of adjustment.
One of the other big takeaways for me was the idea of our kids' futility, that they are growing up in a fallen and broken world, and that there's natural frustration and disappointment as a result of that. And that the most helpful thing for me to do as a parent is not to find the silver lining or to dismiss it or to judge that feeling, but that when I sit there with them in that feeling and give space for empathy, that it actually helps them to move past that feeling of futility, of disappointment, that they actually develop resiliency to those disappointments because I gave space for them to feel it and not judge it.
Parenting's hard. And we need help, and what better place than to come to your church and really get some kind of gospel-centered training where you take these very complicated matters and they simplify it for you and help walk you through what it looks like to parent your children and really to improve your relationships with everyone in your life.
Our hope is that not only attendees would walk away with a new lens through which to see relationships with children, but they'd also walk away feeling really equipped with practical tools to make sense of confusing behaviors that kids have and what genuine needs might be being communicated underneath those behaviors, to be equipped with information about age-appropriate expectations and how to set limits, as well as to be equipped with really practical tools on how to pursue deep relationships with kids.